Hey there everybody. This is a tutorial for collecting the underwater or the acid whatever it is, the underwater toxic waste Jiggy in Grunny Industries. So this is a combination of two separate parts. First, you have to get underwater because if you jump into the water, you will get expelled by the toxic waste. Now, there are ways to get under the water or to get into the water without being expelled by the toxic waste. You can just climb down the ladder and then, you'll be in the water here. And then if you try and do the second part, you don't have enough time to dive before you get ejected out of the water. So what you need to do first to get into the toxic waste is what's called a Wonderwing dive. What you want to do is bring up your Wonderwing and you want to fall into the the toxic waste. Keep calling it acid. Fall into the toxic waste, and as you break the tension of the waste, you want to cancel your Wonderwing, and it looks something like this. And you just immediately fall all the way to the bottom. Now, when you fall all the way to the bottom, you want to mash B to dive as fast as you can, and then mash Z as fast as you can to bring up a Talon Torpedo. And what this does is it cancels the ejection from the toxic waste by starting the animation of you going into the Talon Torpedo, which enables you to stay underwater. As long as you keep the Talon Torpedo up until the full animation of the ejection is over, and you'll see that by some green blobs that appear around Banjo. So bring up your Wonderwing into the water. I canceled my Wonderwing too early because I'm talking. So into the water, cancel it, mash B, mash Z, and you'll see these little green blobs. Now what you want to do is keep the Talon Torpedo active for just a few seconds until those blobs disappear, and then when they go away, you can cancel Talon Torpedo. If you cancel your Talon Torpedo too fast, you will be ejected out of the water and you'll have to do it again. And gold feathers are a thing, so so what you want to do here is after you're down here, assuming you have fast swimming, as you'd be doing this 100% or any percent, hold A and B until you do one pump, and then just follow it until you're about here. Now, this is the position I like to get into because I find it works just well. So, what this is here's this big long line on the water. You want to be right in front of it, about a banjo length away. So as you'll see, my feet are kind of still touching it a little bit, but there, just getting my camera all sort of. My feet are still touching it, but now we're here. So now we're in good position to get the Jiggy. So the way grabbing this Jiggy works is you need to be fully stopped before you see up. So I'm not moving in the water. I can see up and then aim at the Jiggy, and then just hold B and A, and I'll pump myself into the Jiggy. If I was still moving into place when the Jiggy appeared, or when I went into C up, I probably wouldn't have grabbed the Jiggy. But you can still be moving slowly, and it'll still work. So I didn't get the green blobs that time because I have the glitch active. So what happens here is, say you go into C up like this. This would probably still work, but in case it didn't, say you're now at this position, you didn't grab the Jiggy, and you don't know what to do. So what you do is leave C up, turn all the way around, tap A once, turn all the way around again, C up, hold A and B, and that should collect the Jiggy for you. If you are doing this with slow swimming, say you're doing this in bingo category or whatever, and you have slow swimming, it's pretty much the same, but you want to be into the gate as the wing pump happens, so you'll probably need to be a lot closer. You'd probably need to be about this distance away, and then when you hold B, you'll just kind of propel into the Jiggy like such. So that's about halfway, but if it's not in a main category speedrun, I wouldn't worry about it because obviously you'll have fast swimming at this point.